Could this be it? The last rap segment of the year? Better make it count, and what better way to make it count than with news about Radiohead? Syncing up the Wizard of Oz with the music of Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon is a pretty standard rite of passage for rock fans. Now, taking a cue from those old Pink Floyd planetarium laser shows, a Vancouver-based crew of overenthusiastic AV fans called Deep Blue Funk Films have one-upped the music movie Synchronicity, taking it out of the living room and into the theater. Deep Blue Funk recently performed a carefully orchestrated multi-sensory experience, simultaneously playing all 5 Radiohead discs, that's right, all 5 at the same time, DJing and mixing them together to create a whole new soundtrack to The Matrix. Sometimes it's about the lyrics, however loosely interpreted. Sometimes it's just about the music. Deep Blue Funk is attempting to take its experiment out on the road, and you can get more information about the Radiohead Matrix Synchronicity by visiting their website.
Alright, so that is just an MTV clip on the Radiohead Matrix Synchronicity project. Now, this is something that came out in 2002. What you're looking at is actually on their website. And their website is not something you would actually find if you did a Google search under Radiohead Matrix. You'd probably find some other mentions of other people sort of just doing real basic attempts. But this project was actually done in 2002, and it was kind of a live performance done by a Deep Blue Funk. And if you go to their site, which is still online, believe it or not, I had to backtrack to find it, you can find out about this sort of live project where they went through and they had Kid A, Amnesiac, OK Computer, The Bends, and Pablo Honey all playing at the same time, and then they would sort of bounce from each one throughout the film. Some things would really work well, other things would be little bits and tidbits, but it's a whole live performance of during The Matrix. So this right here is something I also found today, and this is a Radiohead Amnesiac, an old press release describing each of the songs. Now, whether this is an official press release that came from the label and talked about it talks about all the different songs on here, where they debuted, how they came up with them, describes them and such. I don't know if it came from the label or if this came from a music fan that sort of actually is telling them about them. But this is a real cool thing I also found. And I found this on a hard drive, a USB 1 hard drive. And it is a hard drive that I haven't touched in a very long time, and has a lot of cool stuff like this. It's got a bunch of Radiohead tour posters and going through here, and also some other stuff on here as well. Let me take a look and see what else is on here. There's some, I don't know if these are my own scans from magazines at the time. Might have been. That's also where I found the press sheets. But also there's some Radiohead artworks in here. Now, when I say artworks, these are actually the old bootlegs. Now, was a huge live Radiohead collector, and I've still got a ton of stuff. But at the time, there was a lot of artwork going out, and some of these were actually sort of more professionally made, where these were actually sold on the side in some UCD shops and all. Other of these were just traded normally, like most bootleggers do. But like I said, some of these were actually printed and pressed in Italy and other places and sold sort of as bootlegs at the time. Now, if you're interested in seeing sort of a slower slideshow of these and seeing what's out there, I can definitely do that, and maybe even throw an archive online. But let me know, because this is cool stuff, I think, that people back in the day know about, but not necessarily all the newer fans out there and know that the stuff exists.